Hello student, welcome to third practical, that is develop program to demonstrate use of if statement and its different forms. Okay, so in today's practical we see the various form of if statement. Okay, practical significance in computer science. Conditional statements, expressions and constructs are performed different computations or actions depend on whether the Boolean condition evaluates true or false. Student will be able to use various form of if statement to check the condition. Okay, so if statement, if else statement, nested if else ladder, these are the various conditional statement in Java. Okay, so these all we study in this practical. The program outcomes of this practical is basic knowledge, discipline knowledge, experiment and practice, engineering tools, individual and teamwork and communication. Okay, so here some theoretical background is given. Control statements are used to control the flow of execution of program based on certain condition. They are used to cause the flow of execution to advance and branch based on change to the state of the program. Okay, so Java's selection statements are if statement, if else statement, nested if else statement, if else, if ladder. Okay, first if else statement. If else statement is simple decision making statement. It is used to decide whether the certain statement or block of statement will be executed or not. That is, if the certain condition is true, then the block will be executed, otherwise not. Okay, so simple. I give one example. If I want to check number is greater than 100, okay, so that condition is checked here. If in bracket I write the condition, if the number is stored in A, so A is greater than 100. Okay, if the condition is true, then this block is executed. If the condition is false, then it skip this loop. Okay, so this statement is depend on the condition. If the condition is true, then block is executed, otherwise it skip the statements. Similarly, in if else statement alone tell us that if condition is true, it will execute a block of statement, and if the condition is false, then it execute the another block. In syntax here, if I want to check the greater number between two number, okay, consider two number A and B. दो नंबर कंसिडर करो A और B. ओके, मुझे क्या करना है, फाइंड करना है ग्रेटर नंबर. ओके, सो हियर फर्स्ट आई राइट द कंडीशन A is greater than B. Okay, for that I use the relational operator. That will be see in already we see in the theoretical part, various operator in Java. So A is greater than B. If the condition is true, then these statements are executed, true statement. If the condition is false, then second block, this else part is executed. Okay, so this is if else statement. Next one, third one, nested if else. Inside one if else we write another if statement. Okay, a nested if is an if statement that is the target of another if or else. Okay, so first if the first condition is true, then it check the second condition. Okay, when condition 1 is true, okay, otherwise it check it directly execute the else part, and if the second is true, then it check third condition. Okay, so this is nested if else. Third one, if else ladder. Okay, it check the all condition from beginning. Okay, in if else ladder, if the first condition is false, then it check second. If the second is false, then it check for third. Okay, if the all conditions are false, then it execute the by default statement. Okay, another way, if the first condition is true, then it skip all another conditions. Okay, so this is if else ladder. A user can decide among multiple options. The if statements are executed from top to down. Okay, when one condition is get true, the statement associated with that if is executed and the rest of ladder is bypassed. If none of the condition is true, then finally else statement will be executed. That is, we can say default statement. Okay, so these four are the various types of if statement. Now we see one program in this practical. You can execute multiple programs that depend on if else statement. We discuss one program, that is practical number 3rd. Write a program to check number is even or odd. आपको चेक करना है नंबर, एक नंबर है वो इवन है ऑड है. ओके, इन दिस प्रैक्टिकल यू टेक टू वे इनपुट. यू कैन टेक डायरेक्टली इनपुट, डायरेक्ट एक नंबर ले लो उसको चेक कर लो, अदरवाइज यू कैन टेक फ्रॉम कीबोर्ड. ओके, दोनों वे से मैं आपको एग्जीक्यूट करके बताऊंगा. ओके, हेयर इज द प्रोग्राम. फर्स्ट आई give the demonstration with direct input. Okay, so first I create one class experiment. experiment 3 एक class create किया मैंने. Inside class I define main method, public static void main string argument. This is main method. Inside main method I create one variable integer num नाम का एक variable create किया, and the value of num is equal to 24. Okay, so 24 इसका directly मैंने input ले लिया. Okay, so don't remember this. Okay, directly this statement, if I write one condition num modulus operator 2 is equal to 0. Simple, इसका meaning क्या है, we divide the number by 2 and we check the remainder is 0 or not. Okay, modulus operator, this operator is called as modulus operator which returns the remainder after division. ये क्या करेगा, num का वैल्यू कितना है 24. Okay, so simple ये क्या करेगा 24 डिवाइड बाय 2. ओके, इसका आंसर क्या है 24 डिवाइड बाय 2, आंसर आएगा 12. बट व्हेन यू परफॉर्म दिस ऑपरेशन 24 मॉडुलस 2, दैट टाइम इट इज इक्वल टू 0. व्हाई? बिकॉज दिस ऑपरेटर गिव्स रिमाइंडर इन डिवीजन, दिस ऑपरेटर गिव्स आंसर इन द डिवीजन. ये आपका आंसर है, ये आपका रिमाइंडर है. ओके, सो अपने को रिमाइंडर चेक करना है. ओके, सो हम कैसे चेक करते हैं नंबर इज इवन और ऑड? इफ द एनी नंबर completely divisible by 2, that time it is even, otherwise it is odd. Okay, 24 even है. Why? Because it is completely divisible by 2. If I take 23 is not completely divisible by 2. Why? Because remainder is 1, so it is odd number. So ये by this way we check the even or odd number. Okay, so condition आपको समझ में आ रहेगा. नंबर नम मॉडुलस 2, नम क्या है, अपना वेरिएबल है जिसमें हमने नंबर स्टोर किए. ओके, इफ दिस कंडीशन इज ट्रू देन इट डिस्प्ले द मैसेज नंबर इज इवन. ओके, सो लास्ट प्रैक्टिकल वी सी system.out.print क्या है, इट यूज टू प्रिंट द मैसेज इन कंसोल. ओके, एल्स सेकेंड पार्ट एग्जीक्यूट करेगा वो नंबर इज ऑड इफ दिस कंडीशन इज फॉल्स. सो इट इज सिंपल प्रोग्राम. So we try to execute this program. First save the program, experiment3.java. Save, I already saved. Then write the command, open command prompt and set the path, and then write first command javac space file name dot java. Okay, no error, my program is successfully compiled. Then second command java space file name. Okay, so output is number is even. Why? Because 24 is even, so output is number is even. Okay, this is first way, we take directly input. Now we see the second way, how we can take the input from keyboard. Okay, so I modify my program. Okay, so this is program to take input from keyboard. Okay, so first I import one package, java.util.star. It is very important when you take the input from keyboard. This package is very important. Why? Because we use scanner class in our program. That time it is this class is present in which package, java.util. Okay, so first import this package, then define one class experiment 3. Okay, similarly create define the main method, public static void string arguments. Then I create one variable integer num. Okay, So here I not define any value, I only create the variable to store the number. Then I define one method system.out.print. I give one message enter a number. Okay, जैसे हम C++ में लिखते थे enter a number, वैसे ही यहाँ पे मैंने लिखा है. Okay, instead of scanf, here we create one object of scanner class, okay, which is present in which package? util package. Okay, so this line is very important. Scanner s is equal to new scanner in bracket system.in. Okay, so create one object s with this. Okay, then next step is कहाँ पे नंबर स्टोर करना है. आफ्टर दिस मैसेज एंटर नंबर, यूजर क्या करेगा? एंटर नंबर एंटर करेगा. तो किधर स्टोर होना चाहिए वो? नम में. सो फॉर दैट नम इज इक्वल टू एस. एस इज द ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ स्कैनर and there is one method next integer to store the number. Okay, so s dot next integer is the method. Okay, in this method I is capital. Okay, so automatically these three lines are used for to take the input from the keyboard. First line is to give one message enter a number. Second, to create object of scanner class. S is the object of scanner class. And then next assign the value to the number. Number is equal to s dot method is next integer. Okay, here our value is stored in the number. Then we check the condition. If num modulus 2 is equal to 0. If the condition is true, number is even. If the condition is false, number is odd. So this is program. Same way we execute this program. First save this program and again we try to execute the program. My program compiled successfully. Second command java space file name. Okay, enter a number. यहाँ पे मैसेज क्या आ गया? enter a number. Then मैं I enter one number 13. Then it display number is odd. Okay, so this is second way to execute the program when you enter when you get the input from keyboard. Okay, so by both way you can run the program, and this is our third practical, and also write this program in your manual also. Thank you.